Well, it's almost Halloween, and this year's October reviews have been fun to create, although many of the flicks reviewed haven't been good horror movies. So let's switch it up and review an underrated and entertaining slasher that came out when the slasher genre was dead, the early 90s. Happy Hell Night is a spooky, fun, and frightful slasher that manages to balance welcome genre tropes with some originality.
25 years, he don't move or speak. I don't know how he lives. Eats the bugs in there, I suppose.
Nothing human lives like that. Not for 25 years.
He just sits there. It's like he's waiting for something all these years.
The film opens in the 1960s, where a group of pledges on Hell Night are slaughtered in a mausoleum by a pale priest. The priest is captured and committed to an insane asylum where he remains in a catatonic state. Now, in present-day 1991, another Hell Night is taking place, and two pledges must sneak into the insane asylum and take a photograph of the killer to help their frat win the Hell Night competitions. But they unleash the evil and release the killer, who makes his way back to the frat house for some revenge.
On October 31st, Sheriff Jesse Hicks, accompanied by Father Thomas Kane, entered a mausoleum in the old Winfield Cemetery and discovered the mutilated and dismembered corpses of 7 college students and a local girl. The corpse of Zachary Malleus had been removed from his place of rest. His tomb was marked with satanic symbols. It appeared that a bizarre occult ritual had taken place. And if that hasn't turned your toenails, rumor has it the guy is still locked up in the state asylum.
I was pleasantly surprised by Happy Hell Night, also known as Frat Fright. First and foremost, the film features a creepy and memorable killer. We come to learn that the frat boys in the 60s actually performed a ritual that left a priest possessed by an evil entity. The killer has a Nosferatu thing going on. Dude didn't need a mask to be memorable, although he does overuse the one-liners. The possessed priest's weapon of choice is also memorable and cool.
No barking.
The film does feature atmospheric moments as well as some suspenseful tension. The director unfortunately never went on to do anything else of note except writing the 90s horror classic Brain Scan. And yes, Brain Scan is a 90s horror classic in my book. Happy Hell Night features some fluid and imaginative camera work. The supernatural aspects of the film are handled well, and it helps in creating some moments of dread. With this film being set on a college campus and involving a frat, there's a good helping of immature humor in the film that I actually found to be pretty humorous. The characters are interesting enough, and you even get a soap opera love triangle between two brothers and the final girl. The acting is better than usual for this type of flick, but that doesn't mean you still don't get the occasional cheesy or over-the-top delivery. Darren McGavin has a small role as the dad of the two brothers, as well as being the sole survivor from the original attack in the 60s. His character has a dark secret concerning the ritual in the 60s, and McGavin goes back and forth between hamming it up or phoning it in.
What does all that have to do with this inmate?
It's here. It's here because of my past. It's come to destroy me and all of my blood descendants.
What do you mean it? Dad, what are you talking about? We killed him.
No, it's not dead. Not yet.
He's gone. He's not there.
Happy Hell Night does feature a decent amount of nudity. The movie features a creepy videographer who likes to spy on his friends having sex, and also film sorority chicks while they shower. The gore is solid in this flick as well. The effects are all well done, and there's a good amount of bloodletting. The movie also does a great job of capturing the Halloween spirit. There's a frat Halloween party, characters in costumes, and it genuinely feels like October throughout the film. There's a finale in a cemetery and a sequel bait ending.
I want you to enjoy this, huh? Enjoy your fucking picture, because it cost Ralph his life.
What are you talking
He's
about?
dead. Because you're stupid shit, he is dead.
That's him. That's who I saw.
Who?
The inmate from the asylum. He's here.
Happy Hell Night is a highly enjoyable slasher that's one of the more memorable horror flicks to come out of the early 90s, and it's a shame it's a rather obscure and seldom discussed slasher. I rank it ahead of Pledge Night and Rush Week when it comes to frat horror. Happy Hell Night makes for a fun slasher to watch this October.
If Sonny shows, what are we gonna make him do?
We'll get him to ride to the dean's house on his motorcycle.
Yeah, naked, right? Ralph on his back, fucking him up the ass. Hey, come on, wait a minute.
Relax, kid. We're crazy, but we're not that crazy.
No STV.
Remove the body.
You guys got the willies or what?
Hey Whorehounds, I just wanted to give you a heads up that I am working on a Halloween special that will be a new type of video for me and the channel, and it should be getting uploaded before or on Halloween. It's going to be a longer video with multiple reviews and a couple interesting topics. Thanks to everyone who's been watching or subscribing this October.